back to my camera. Video up. Switch back to my camera. Move in a little closer. Okay, that's probably good. Switch back to Ron.
Zoom in.
Well, either zoom mine in or zoom Ron out a little bit.
Pull me out a little bit
Okay,
back,
switch
so you
back
don't
to Neil.
so you don't lose my head.
Switch back and forth between these
Neil,
cameras.
Go to Neil. Yeah, right
There we go.
Go back right there. Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Let's switch back and forth. Let's see what's going on. You're still cutting off the top of my head.
We don't want those curls cut.
No. Welcome to broadcast. This is what they talk about. When they get ready to do the 6 o'clock news, this is the kind of thing they're talking about. Camera operator cutting off the top of the host's head.
What about my
Okay,
head?
what about main camera? Main camera, camera one.
Wrong
Camera
head.
one's got a camera sitting. Camera one's got a camera in the shot. Fix it. Fix it. Come on, crew, get off your asses. Fix this. What are you doing? All you people talk about, I want to leave early. I want to leave early. Go over that way. Go over that way. Go over that way. Take the whole thing on wheels. Go over that way. I want to leave early. I want to get out of early. Why can't I leave early? Why can't I leave early? Because we're fussing around with these cameras. Me and Ron, yeah, there we go. But see, he's in a good situation where he's in the middle third of the shot. Now go to my camera.
Middle third of the
Zoom
shot.
on the top of the camera. There's a zoom on the top of the camera. But see, I want the top of my head about where the top of Ron's head is.
Yep.
See?
Yeah.
This shot is nice, man. Headroom.
Headroom.
Zoom in.
Okay, now stop. I'm gonna keep it there for a second.
That's looking good. Now we're getting somewhere. Just don't cut off the top of my head. Get me centered a little bit.
Okay, right there. Hold still.
Centered a little bit. Yeah.
There you go.
Now let's see camera one. Yeah, camera one doesn't have a camera sitting in the shot. You don't want that. Overhead camera? Yeah. That's the behind the scenes shot.
That's the behind the scenes.
And I'm afraid there's one more thing we need. I'll be right back. I can still hear you.
Hey, what's happening? Thank you. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
It's been a real nice day today.
It has.
Yeah.
Having you here has been absolutely wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Made her
Listening
fun.
to your songs, I was inspired. I went into the mini room and tried to remix one of your songs. Get ready.
Oh, really?
When you decide.
Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2.
He said, no, we know your game, man. It's not working.
Check 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check.
Where's my I want to leave early crew? Where are you, leave early crew? Come on, man. I want my leave early crew to plug this in. I want the rest of my leave early crew to plug this in. All you people that want to stay late, don't care what happens with the rest of your evening. You just sit there and relax.
Man, there's a plug around here somewhere.
Yeah, there is a plug in here somewhere. Right in the back of the TV. Plug it in, plug it in. You want to see that power strip? Plug it in, plug it in. I want to leave early. Get the job done. This is show business. You get to leave when the job is done.
You got an extension?
I got in the orange milk crate there. I got 100 extensions. The black milk crate, I got extensions, crazy extensions.
Cool. Lights.
Here, see that quad box over there?
No, use this thick one right
Unplug the stuff that's in it. Yank that out. And then run that cord over here. Drop it on the floor. Right there. Go plug the other end in. Go plug the other end in. Aim the light. Everybody's sitting down like, I'm relaxed. I don't care. If we stay late, it's fine with me. Nobody's turning on the light. Nobody's aiming the light. Everyone wants to be here until midnight, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Midnight.
This is our TV show, people. What happened to this? Lost my video feed. I want to see what we look like here.
That's brighter. Yeah. That looks better.
Is this supposed to be loose like this?
It's fine. You got a little bit more light. That's all we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
That's all she asked for.
Cool.
You ready for your makeup?
You know?
Powder.
I need that brown candy apple stuff that Trump wears. Yeah.
Auburn.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Bean
cool.
dip. Big old bowl of bean dip. Let me stick my face in there.
Pumpkin powder.
Are we recording?
Rose lemon traditional.
New,
I need something stronger than
quick
that.
time
Yeah,
video.
man.
New video.
I've never seen this. That's cool. Whatever it is.
Time video. New movie
Like
recording.
sparkling water or something.
There it is. Hit the record button. You can see the levels with your mouse over the little triangle. You see we got. Seems like the levels are kind of low.
That level's coming from the source.
Yep, it's the master level there. It's feeding that. Doesn't need to be that loud. We'll just be talking to each other, but I do want to make sure that we get it recorded. Did you adjust the freeze on the? Yeah, looks like you did.
You don't gotta operate.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't.
Oops. Little feedback. Little feedback. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check.
Switch.
1, 2.
Switch it in.
On the video a little better. What's the problem?
Check, check. 1, 2.
What's going on? You're not zooming that, are you? I thought it was a nice shot.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I like what we had.
Great.
Now, who's sound effects? Adrian? Now you are going to use the theme at the top. Top theme. Not that one. Button 1.
It's got a long fade in.
I know, it's not very loud. I can barely hear it. Can we turn up the aux master on aux number 1, please? Aux master, aux number 1. That's good.
That's about as it is.
Okay, that's probably going to do all right. Yeah, okay, I can hear it. Just for fun, test the applause, laughter, rim shot, and glass.
Is your mic on there? Your mic.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now my mic is on.
Check. 1, 2.
Check 1, 2. Kill that sound effect.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, is everybody happy over there?
No, I don't hear my mic.
Well, we turned the PA system down. Go to the QSC 1850 HD amplifier. It's the one in the middle of the blue rack. Bring up your level knob slowly. Bring up your level knob slowly so we
Check,
don't
check.
get feedback.
Check, check.
It's the
check.
amp in the middle, 1850 HD.
Check.
Check 1, 2.
Check.
You should see little yellow lights next to the knobs. Little yellow lights next to the knobs. We see this or we don't see this? Affirm. Are you seeing little yellow lights next to the knobs? Lighting up.
No.
Is a damn thing you're making me get up. You kids are making me get up.
Check.
Don't make me come over there. Don't make me come over there. Okay, that's the amps that set the levels for these speakers. If your studio audience is complaining they can't hear well enough, you can bring up the level on that a little bit. But watch out because that's why you get feedback.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. 1, 2.
Omnidirectional microphones, man. We said it in, I don't know, basic class, and then again in live sound class number 2, that your Omni mic is a feedback risk. This is about the only case I'll use these Omni mics. This and wedding gigs.
Yep. Check. 1, 2.
All right. Is everybody happy? Is everybody at least content? Is
Check.
everybody
1, 2, 1, 2.
slightly better than
Check,
depressed?
check. 1, 2, 1, 1. I'm good. Good. Good.
Has
good.
everybody
Check.
had their meds?
Yes.
Is there anybody in the MIDI room checking this out?
Everything good in the MIDI room?
Okay, we're recording, right?
We are live.
Fade to black. Okay, quiet on the set, please. Quiet on the set. We are on air in 3, 2, 1. Cue music. Wrong scene. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to the Omega Studios SRLP video podcast, coming to you live from Omega Recording Studios in Rockville, Maryland. We'd like to point out that today's podcast is being engineered by students enrolled in the Omega Studio School, and we're very proud of them. If you'd like to know more about the Omega Studio School, check out our website at www.omegastudios.com. I'm very proud to welcome my guest today. This is Ron Land. Everybody, check it out. Hey, all right.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Real happy to have you back here, Ron. It's always a pleasure.
Always
Good to see you, man.
Good to see
How's spring of 2025 treating you?
Yeah, so far so good. I started a new band. My new band is called Jack Flash.
Okay.
It's bass, drum, and guitar with 3 pretty strong vocalists. And I think I'm looking forward to our first show coming up in July.
Okay, so you got something booked?
Yeah, I do, but I don't want to say anything yet.
Okay, well, we'll keep
I'm trying to keep it a secret.
Just between us. Have
Yeah,
no fear.
there you go.
Well, let's see. What can I ask you about the new band?
Well,
here's a good question. Are you going to bring them to Omega to record at some point?
Yes, we've already been in Omega twice.
Oh.
Okay, we've been in twice, and you can go to YouTube. You just type in Ron Land, and you'll see it. It's called Jack Flash.
That's cool, man. So does this mean you're launching into like a different vein of songwriting?
Pretty much,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. More, just a more funkier, dance-oriented, soul-felt, real heartfelt.
I can dig it.
Yeah. It's gonna be cool.
I can dig it.
And while I'm here, I guess since I was supposed to be here with my bass player at least, but it's Mother's Day, so shout out to the mothers out there. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this all alone, then that's cool. But I figured since it's Ron Land, and I've been coming to the studio since 2010, my first time doing a show with Neil was 2012.
Wow.
A live show. So I want to give a shout out to the studio, to all. This has been like such a blessing.
For us too.
Yeah. We've been working together for a long time. But I wanted to just tell the story. I'm not rich or famous, but I'm dedicated. I have drive, and I've been persistently writing songs, coming to the studio, which has been helping me grow as an artist. And I just wanted to say, like I cut my fingers off with a chainsaw when about 20 years ago or something like that, 25 years ago. And they were like, you're never going to use your hand, like you cut your tendon. So I was like, oh, dude, what am I going to do? So I was like praying about it, and that's why I'm giving God the glory right now, because I said to God, if you heal my hands, I will never stop producing a song, putting out an album, and I've put out probably like 10, 12 CDs, albums. I've been here, always come up with a new song. So I'm just saying, man, sometimes I want to be an inspiration to other people that, get hurt or something happens to you. If, you can, if you're persistent enough, some things you can overcome. And I just want to give a shout. I'm grateful. Shout out to the Lord and thank God for that, because I just love what I do. I love spreading the music. I'm not doing it for my big ego. I'm doing it from my heart. And I just want people to know that about me. I'm for real. I'm being the real Ron. Because a lot of people are actors, A lot of people are pretending, they're acting, they're doing all these things. But I'm just like, for real.
Well, I didn't know anything about all that. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's cool. And I see you playing guitar, and you're like a virtuoso, man. You're absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I've never had my fingers cut by a chainsaw, and I can barely tie my shoes. You come back from all that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's been good.
Right on.
Yeah, so no, I feel, like I said, I feel grateful. And, I'm always progressing, like, with this band or with that band, and then some new thing comes. So, like, music gives you that opportunity that it's like limitless. There's no limit. You can be any age and you can still keep rolling. So I feel like a rock star, honestly. I do. Even though I don't get paid like one, but I still feel like one in my heart.
Well, that is very cool and a great segue into having you play some music. So what we want to do right now is we want to cut away to a commercial, and when we come back, Ron's going to play some music, and I'm going to tie my shoes.
We'll
Stay
be back
tuned.
with more
Awesome.
of the Omega
Thank you.
Recording Studios SRLP
Cool,
video
Neil.
podcast after this message.
Awesome.
No theme music? No, the jazzy tune. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Okay, well, wait a minute. We got to do interview segment 2. So stay where you are, okay? Now, the idea with segment 2 is he's already played his first set, and then we're cutting back to the interview. He played the first 2 songs, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the first 2 songs and take it from there. Everybody ready? Quiet on the set, please. Quiet on the set. We're on air in 3, 2, 1. Cue music.
Live from Studio A at Omega Recording Studios in Rockville, Maryland. Welcome to the Omega SRLP video podcast.
Hey there, everybody. We are back once again in the Omega Studios SRLP video podcast coming to you live from Studio A at glorious Omega Recording Studios in Rockville, Maryland. Once again, my guest today is Ron Land, blues
Thank you.
guitarist extraordinaire. Check it out. Well, we just heard you play a couple songs, man.
Yeah. The song "Miss You Bad" is one of my favorite songs, and it's a real song. Like, I met this girl. She lived in Florida. I lived here in Maryland, and I'd call her up. She's like, "Dude, I miss you bad." And just the way she said it, I was like, "I'm gonna write that into a song." So I wrote that song, and then I got her to move up here. So
Oh, that's good.
Be careful what you write and sing about.
Man, I've been wasting all this time on these dating sites. Jesus. Writing songs.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Well, Ed, I heard 2 songs. Now, when you did the second song, you said that you'd lost somebody.
Yeah, and that was the girl I'm talking about, Marcia Houlihan. You know how you watch one of those movies or, missing person kind of thing? Well, she actually was a missing person, and they didn't find her for like a year and a half or something. So it was kind of a sad ending. So that's why I keep these songs alive, because it's like a way of, keeping her spirit alive. So the second song was called "Till I See You Again." And whenever I would leave her, I came up with this song, like, "Until I See You Again." I always have these memories on my mind, kind of thing. So, like, that's what I guess this year for me, 2025, is about being as real as you can be, as authentic as you can be. Like, you spend a lot of your time in life trying to, be like this or be like that. Especially in music, you want to go with all the fads and all the things that are happening. I was like, some of the things I do may seem a little weird, but I go, a lot of it's pretty cool. So, you just got to trust yourself, basically. And so this year, started my new band, Jack Flash, and I'm trusting myself that we are going to tear it up.
It's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we lost somebody in the Omega family.
Oh, no.
Rick Aarons.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the guy in the shop who fixed things around here.
Right, yeah.
And, so, I feel where you're coming from.
Right, yeah.
We all miss Rick, and it's very sudden. You probably met him.
I
You
have
probably
met
crossed
him.
paths with him and
Yeah.
everything.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it was just, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. They had a memorial service for him on last Sunday.
Oh, wow.
A week ago.
Yeah.
So, but that's the way it goes, man.
That is how it
You
goes.
gotta value the time you're here,
Yep.
all that stuff, people you're around, make as much music as you can.
Exactly.
People remember you, they'll see you,
Yeah.
they'll hear you in the music.
Yeah, and I'm doing like on YouTube, I'm doing my own page, So I started in 1989, and I'm doing like, you know, bing, 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 all the way up to 2025. And it's like a legacy. It's not, you know, like I said, I'm not rich, I ain't famous. But when I look at all the work, I'm like, wow, that's amazing that you, over the years, have accumulated all this work. And I want to share it with people. It's, you know, that's why we do it.
Sure.
So it's cool. I'm really.
Well, now does the new band gonna get a new page or?
Yeah, we're gonna get a new page.
That's
yeah.
cool. Is it something we're looking for? Hasn't
Yeah,
happened
yeah,
yet.
yeah. It hasn't happened.
Okay,
yet.
well, you guys will all be looking for that. Say the name of the band again.
Jack Flash.
Jack of Flash, that's it. And will the page gonna be like a social media thing, or you don't know?
I'm not sure yet. I'll figure something out. And,
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll get it out there through social media some way. But yeah, Jack Flash to me, like people are like, what does that mean, Jack Flash? To me,
I caught the reference.
yeah, it's just like a mystical figure that's like really, actually, if I could say it, pretty badass, you know?
Yeah.
And that's how I view the band, you know? We grew, that's it. Jack Flash.
Absolutely. Well, you know, before we got started today, what you missed while we were setting up was this mad debate amongst my students about, what did we have? We had basketball players, we had prize fighters, and, you know, who's gonna take it. I didn't hear no debates about, like, you know, who's the best blues guitarist, Keith Richards versus Eric Clapton, you know?
Oh, wow.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah.
You could appreciate that.
I
coming from
can.
the blues background, everything.
Yeah,
So the next time we have a debate like that, I'm going to get Ron in here.
okay.
Find out what he thinks about who's the best guitarist and stuff.
Cool, I'll give you some tips.
If it's not you, it might just be you.
Well, I don't know about that. But
Well, listen, we are actually going to cut away right now so we can have some more music with Ron. So what we want to do is go to a commercial right now, get a message from our sponsors, which I guess is these people. And when we come back, more music with Ron Land. Stay tuned.
thank you.
We'll be
Thank you.
back with more of the Omega Recording Studios SRLP video podcast after this message.
Cool, thanks. How did we do, Neil?
That was great.
That was good. Cool.
My mic fell off.
Yeah.